Hi Leo, this is Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Love Sitch spread for January 2022. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Cross watchers are welcome. What we're going to do is look at your situation, your energy around the situation, the energy of the person that you're thinking of, their energy around the situation, the energy that binds the two of you together, the energy that you share, possible outcome. We're going to look at energy that you don't see coming and get some advice from your angels and guides. Here we go. Okay. So here is the situation, Leo. Ooh, we've got the Two of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reversed, Death reversed, the World reversed. So let's take a look at this. We've got this Kindred Spirit ship connection. And we've also got this is recouping any kind of resources or energy or time, energy, effort, love, money, recouping resources that you were depleted for some reason. We've got Death and the World reversed. So this is some kind of transition that you're going through that's not complete just yet. And then also the World reversed is some unfinished business going on. So there's some kind of partnership. There's some kind of kindred spiritship that is bringing in all sorts of energy that you felt like, I even feel like this is energy that you forgot you had or something like that. And there's something about this relationship. There's something about this connection that is not complete. There's more here than what has happened or what you've experienced so far. It feels like there's, these being majors also, it feels like there's a big, I'm hearing something about commitment, but there's a big commitment inquiry around this. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and clarify that in a minute. Let's take a look at your energy around the situation. Your energy is talking about the King of Swords, talking about being action-oriented, about being clear, doing the right thing. Not being confused. Oh, wow. And then we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like there are possibly two different people here. Masculine energy, there's no gender in tarot, but it could be very much doing energy. I feel like there are two people here rather than this being two sides of one person. So there's one person who is kind of clear with their boundaries, clear with everything going on, doesn't leave anything to be wondered about. And then you're talking about another person who there's something about not being clear with their intentions necessarily. This is somebody, when I see the King of Pentacles reversed, a lot of times I see someone who's wearing a mask, someone who's not being completely truthful with what's going on under the surface. And then here's the Eight of Pentacles. This could be a work situation. This is also working really hard and diligently on a particular situation. Could be the relationship, the connection, but this is not being an expert at it just yet. There's something that's being worked on, which might indicate that things up here that are unfinished and incomplete just yet. And there's your energy, Leo, is talking about protective energy. So this is about you protecting your heart space. You maybe not giving up all of the information that you have, keeping some things close to your heart, not letting the cat out of the bag kind of thing completely. Okay, let's take a look at the person who you're thinking about and the energy that they have. Ooh, this person is talking about the Knight of Cups. This person is talking about being pursued, having love feelings, feeling in love, wanting to be pursued, wanting to pursue. They're also talking about not having all of the information or not having all of the tools in order to move forward with that communication. This is also someone who's being maybe mischievous or trying to manipulate things so that they go their way. And this person is talking about a married queen not acting married, or someone who is divorced, someone who's not sure of themselves, or someone who's not, it's like they're not trusting their truth. Oof. And then we have the Tower. So this is some blow you out of the water change. There's something really significant about this change. I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying, and then we'll get to the rest of this. But I'm going to use some maybe Lenormand here. Let's take a look at this Two of Cups. This kindred spirit ship, this coming together of two souls that recognize each other. Oof, yes. And we've got the King of Cups up here. Actually, I think this is the Knight of Cups, which is also over here. But here's the heart. So there's some kind of heart connection, and there's some kind of balance that occurs between the two of you. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles reversed. This feels like such a, it kind of feels like a rebirth, but it feels like a regeneration of feelings that haven't happened in a long time. Or it's like, I've never felt this way, or I haven't felt this way since high school, or like the feelings of just recouping all this energy that you thought was from long ago. And here's Cupid. It also looks like there could be some kind of third party situation. We've got the Five of Cups up here too. And sometimes this has to do with looking at things, looking at the bright side or looking at the good things and not thinking about the things that are painful. But then sometimes it's looking at the things that are painful and not looking at the bright side of things, or not looking at the things to be grateful for. There's something going on with that kind of duality, but there's also this really good feeling. It's almost like the feeling of being in love. There's some kind of cycle that is definitely not at the end. So tell me about this. Okay, so I feel like this can be work related. We've also got the Six of Swords here. This is going through some kind of rite of passage, starting something new, or at least it feels like starting something new. This cycle is not complete, and the Tower in Lenormand is more so about stability and working your way, kind of building something. Let's look at this World card. Unfinished business. Wow. Okay, so I want to say this. So this card sometimes is about magical thinking, and it's about the duality of magical thinking. There's reality and there's what could be, and then there's just a fantasy. And it feels like somebody is in a cycle of this and they're not ready to release that cycle yet. So it does feel like there's fantasy building here, or there's some kind of magical thinking. I'm all about magical thinking. I love magical thinking. That doesn't mean that you can't manifest things, like dream things into reality, but it's also, be careful, because that can be extremely painful at the end of the cycle. So kind of like check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of thing. But that's what it looks like. The situation looks like there's new love, there's regenerative love, it's building, and it's not complete. Like there's some kind of manifesting that's happening here. Let's take a look at this tried and true King of Swords. What's going on here? There's somebody, there's some kind of heartbreak here. This person is seeing somebody who is looking out for themselves. So it's a possibility that this person can experience some heartbreak because someone's thinking of themselves and thinking about getting what it is that they need or want, getting their own needs met, instead of this king. But let's take a look at this King of Pentacles reversed. So this is definitely somebody thinking for themselves, thinking about just having the mask, having the duality. And this person is talking about recognizing this and doing some self-healing around this. There's some conflict here, and they're trying to work on this conflict. They're trying to, it's like working on programs or things that don't make sense or things that are holding them back from their highest and their greatest truth. And here they are again, working on it. This can be in a workplace, but this can also be like working on this thing. I feel like it's in their mind and they can't get it off of their mind. And here's the 10 of Cups. Here's friendship. It's kind of interesting. It feels like somebody is working on creating a friendship, a long-lasting friendship. There are friendship feelings here, but it also feels like the friendship feelings can move into a different state with the 10 of Cups up here too. It's like starting as friends and then becoming something different. There's some kind of holding back here. There's some kind of guarding the heart chakra here. Even though somebody is doing this pursuing. So someone's pursuing, someone's being pursued, someone's being romanced. Here's also though the Queen of Swords up here. And this Queen of Swords, much like this King of Swords, is trying to be very clear-headed about the situation. It's like they want to be part of this magical thinking, and then they're also trying to be realistic about what it really is. Let's take a look at this Knight of Cups, this romantic energy, this pursuing energy, pursuing new love. Here's the 4 of Cups. So this is talking about some kind of halt in the proposition. Someone's offering a cup, someone's not receiving it or taking it. And it's also this energy of some kind of demise, like someone is, I want to say, kind of being lustful, or someone is like taking a chance, and it feels like someone's heart gets hurt or their feelings get hurt because they're free and open, and this other person is not going to be in the same place as this person who's pursuing. Okay. And here's this Magician reversed. So this is like, I don't have what it takes. I don't have all of the tools that it takes to pursue this or get all of this done or manifest the thing that I want. But this is also like kind of going to extremes and trying to manifest things, being a little bit manipulative. And here is this King of Wands who sometimes is manipulative to get what it is that they want. And these are waves or these are clouds, and this is like clouding up the situation. So there's some kind of manipulation happening here with this King of Pentacles reversed and this Magician reversed. There's some kind of manipulation happening here that's not, it's clouded or it's foggy or it's not the whole truth. And this Queen of Pentacles over here is also reversed. So this can be two people, two married people not acting married. This can be two kindred spirits that are not exactly on the same page. There's one person who's trying to do some self-recovery or some kind of self-inquiry to move through that. And let's see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles, okay, so this Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords is like trying to break through to get some truth, but they're trying to start something. I'm hearing Michael Jackson right now. Something about if you want to start, I can't even think of it. Starting something, or somebody's trying to get something started. And this Tower is like a huge blow you out of the water change. And it's actually the key to everything, the information to everything. This is the 8 of Pentacles coming in. There are lots of 6s here. There are lots of 9s here. And if you'll recall, here's the 8 of Pentacles too. So this can be work related, but this is also working on something. I even hear digesting something, trying to make something make sense. But there's some kind of key here. The 6s are all about balancing and harmony. The 9s that are coming in are all about really bringing something into fruition, birthing something. And there are also some 10s here. And it's, again, like the starting something new. So let's take a look at the energy the two of you have that that you're sharing, the energy that you're both experiencing that binds the two of you together. And we have the Six of Wands reversed. So for me, this is somebody who's still on the battlefield, somebody who's experiencing things and they're not quite to the victory just yet. This is also somebody that's very possibly felt like they have been pushed off a pedestal. They're not getting the accolades that they want or the attention they want from someone. Here is the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is over here as well. So this is coming in a couple of times where there's some conflict around this. There's some internal conflict around this that is trying to be worked out. There's a waiting period. Here's the Hanged Man. It's like, I'm needing to wait. I'm needing to see things from a different perspective. And this is both of you feeling this way or experiencing this. And here's the Moon card. So here's some deep hidden emotions. Here's subconscious feelings. So this immediately makes me feel like this pair, this two who have gotten together, are somehow attracting each other because there are programs, themes, patterns that they have that they're playing out with each other. It's like childhood stuff coming up. They're seeing love, they're feeling love, or they're feeling, you know, excited love feelings because they recognize the type of energy that each of them is exuding. And this can be a good thing, and this can be a challenging thing, but whatever it is, both of you are experiencing it. Let's take a look at, let's take a look at possible outcome here. Okay, so possible outcome, this has to do, you know, a lot of times this is a sneaky monkey card. It has to do with lying, cheating, stealing. When it's reversed, sometimes that means some lying, cheating, stealing that's happened in the past, some sneaky monkey business that's happened in the past, but this is also very much a planning card. And when it's reversed for me, it's the need for plans or the need for planning. There's some kind of imbalance here with all these sixes. There's balance that's wanting to be there. So it's like planning to balance, trying to plan for balance. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. So possible outcome, talking about, here's another 10. So starting something, the Wheel of Fortune, completing a cycle, starting a new cycle. This is also my fairy tale card. So the fairy tale in conjunction with this magical thinking, just keep that in mind when you're wanting balance and you're wanting to make some plans for balance. But this is also divine timing coming through and like literally hitting the jackpot, feeling like something's working out. Karmic justice is happening. The Justice card coming in, like whatever is occurring is happening in divine timing. Good karma coming back around. Karmic relationships, that's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's a karmic relationship, especially with that Moon card. And karma doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. It just has to do with the soul lessons that we want to learn and how we set it up so that we can learn those soul lessons. So it's just choosing to work out soul lessons with each other. And it doesn't have to be disastrous. It can be beautiful as well. Karma can be beautiful lessons as well. So there's something though that this is positive karma coming out in justice, coming out in your favor. So there's some planning for balancing, divine timing comes in, and karma rights itself, balances. Let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming this month, Leo. Energy that you don't see coming this month. Here is Mature Man, Journey, Lovers, and Toil and Labor. Toil and labor oftentimes reminds me of work again. So work has come up several times for this. Energy that you don't see coming. Here's someone who is saying that, I want to say they've been around the block a few times. They know a thing or two. They have wisdom behind them and they're thinking soundly. And this person, this can also be somebody that you've known for a long time. This person is going on a journey, whether it's a trip or whether it's just, you know, meeting you for lunch or something like that. Like they are coming to you, they're coming forward, and their intention is some kind of uniting, some kind of reconciliation, some kind of coming together. And this could be after some toil and labor. This could be after work. This could be after having some kind of conversation or situation come up that needs to be discussed, and it's been thought about, and there's been like this toil and labor talking about it. There's been some self-inquiry around it. So it feels like there's some kind of conversation that's coming, or some kind of reuniting that's coming up that has to do with discussing or having a new understanding of what this kindred spiritship is going to look like. So, or what it actually is. What I want to do is look at messages of love for you. What do your angels and guides want to say about this connection? Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I think that's the way I feel like that's what somebody felt like. They were completely open, or they took this big leap of faith kind of thing. They opened their heart and they kind of rushed in and they felt vulnerable. And there's more to it than just jumping in the pool. That's what it seems like. Yeah. It's like everything will unfold in divine timing. The divine timing card is down here too. So there's patience that is needed with this whole situation. There is vulnerability involved, but then this Four of Pentacles here with all these boundaries and kind of safety, protecting self. I want to take a look at what this person wants to say to you. What does your person that you're thinking of, what do they want to say to you? I wonder if you're happy without me. I want to tell you how I feel. I know I was a distraction for your pain. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at some angel oracle here. What your angels and guides want to tell you. Ooh, there it is. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This could be time apart from someone, even when it's starting. It feels like there's been some kind of separation down here in this energy that you don't see coming. It feels like a reunion of some kind. So it feels like there's maybe been some time and space apart. Ooh. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. This one wanted to come out too. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes it's like you have to really make decisions on your own. But for some reason, I'm hearing your friends know you really well. So there's something that your friends can tell you because they know you really well. And let's get some moonology. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's interesting since we had two cards up here that are very specifically like, you're still, yeah, we also had that Six of Wands over here. You're still on the battlefield. You're still in the middle of the cycle. You're still in the middle of the transition. It's not complete yet. So if this has been a tough cycle, it's coming. Meditate and contemplate. So I feel like that's that toil and labor. There's something to be thought about here. Somebody's really trying to do some self-inquiry around what it is that they're wanting to accomplish with this, what they're really wanting in their lives. Okay, that is what I have for you, Leo. Let me know how that resonated, and I will see you soon.